What is up, guys? You're listening to 88.9 FM WNYO, Oswego, New York, Laker Radio your way, and you are listening to System Update, the only talk show on WNYO about video games. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Kyle.
And that last song, while it was good, gave me a lot of anxiety towards the end because it was like building up, you know?
Hey, you gotta have a suspenseful end or something, right? I don't know.
It was like the opening. It was like our anime opening for us. An Allman Brothers song is our anime opening.
Honestly, can we make an anime opening?
We can. People can't see it.
I don't know. I just like the music. And
well, our show is going to be up on YouTube. Fun fact for anybody listening. On WNYO's official YouTube channel. More news on that later. But maybe we could have an anime opening for that.
Oh, we should do that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we should do that. We should, but like we shouldn't draw it well.
It should look bad. I think it should look horrible. It should look like garbage. It should look like
No, you know what it should be? It should definitely be like us recreating like a very popular anime opening.
Wait, like acting? Like
yeah,
us
like
acting
just like
out?
us doing it.
Dude, my friend Eric, who I live with, shout out to Eric Zhao, he has an Akatsuki robe from Naruto, so we could wear that.
Oh,
100%. We could each wear the Akatsuki robe from Naruto and run around. We got our friend Brett in the studio, by the way. Say hi, Brett.
Hi, everyone. I'm back again.
Woo!
Every week, dude. Every week. You basically are another. You're in spirit a DJ.
You're a.
Oh, really?
You're a co-host.
Co-host.
Name.
Co-host assistant.
Co-host assistant. Oh yeah. I'm getting up there. Look where I am now, Mom.
You should quit.
Look at that.
Because you're a zoology major.
Oh yeah, I'm changing majors this second.
You quit that.
I'm just dropping out of college.
Broadcast.
Drop
it out. This
Okay,
is my new job.
I think we got a bit off topic.
A bit?
News.
Dude, I don't even care anymore.
No, honestly, me neither.
Well, okay, I care about the show, listeners. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like, we goofing. We're the best show on a air. Now I'm just sounding mean. I take that back.
Wow.
There's a lot of great shows
All right,
here.
So, look.
What we got?
Assassin's
Peach
Creed
of Life? What's that game called? We're talking about games that came out this week.
Or coming out soon.
Yeah. Wait, what's that say?
Which one?
I need new glasses.
Punchline?
I saw Peach Life.
Nope.
Oh, that was called Peach
Punchline.
Life.
Oh, this is an anime.
No, it's not. It's a video game.
No, I meant like I literally just watched an episode of this anime.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was doing.
It's on Hulu.
I was doing a joke.
No, it's on Hulu.
Is it based off? Is it an anime with a video game based off of it?
It seems like that. It's a newest visual novel adventure.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take a guess at it.
Novels.
I'm gonna take a guess at it. Whatever.
All right. Yeah.
The biggest thing that came out was definitely Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
It looks good. I really don't care about Assassin's Creed that much.
See, I stopped playing. Really cool I stopped playing after 4. I didn't even finish 4. But 4 was a lot of fun. The only thing I didn't like was upgrading the boat.
The what?
The boat. There's a boat. You're a pirate. So
I don't know why that left me floored. You said that, and you said upgrade the boat, and I was
have
like,
you played Black Flag?
I have. I actually really like Black Flag.
It's good. I just never got around to finishing it.
Mainly because I got a thing for pirates. So like,
dude, Brett is like number one pirate
fan. It's a good.
Man.
Oh, dude, there's upgrades that you can get where you have 6 like flintlock pistols, and you literally just keep pulling them out one after the other, and it's so good. But Odyssey looked really interesting. Since all the ones between Odyssey and 4, I really don't care about. I haven't really cared.
Yeah, last year when me and Mike were on the show, I don't know how this was connected to what we were talking about, but we pulled up the Assassin's Creed wiki and looked up like the list of games in like chronological order, and we were like, dude, I haven't heard of half of these.
Look, I got you.
I'm just personally not a huge fan.
Look, I got you. It's Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Revelations 3, 4, Syndicate, Unity. And there might be another one I can't remember. But
wasn't one of them like pure garbage? I heard like one of them got a lot of critical pan.
That was Syndicate.
Syndicate
was no Unity. Unity was trash.
Oh, yep, it was
Unity. Yeah.
Was that recent?
Literally like faces.
Like 2015, I think. 2016, maybe.
Creed. We're looking it up, dude. You left out the apostrophe.
That's
making me angry.
Who cares? It literally doesn't matter. It's a Google search. There's so many. This is awful. This is actually just awful. Hold on. Nope, that's collections.
You still looking for it?
Yes, I'm still looking for it.
Talking
All right,
about
look, Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, 4, Creed, Rogue?
Rogue. There
you go.
Sorry, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Unity, Syndicate, Origins, and then Odyssey. And man...
Well, Odyssey looks really cool to me.
Odyssey does look cool. I do want to get it, actually.
And because it's, I always pull the classic, both of you know this, whenever something in like another series comes out, I'm always like, do I gotta know everything about every one of the other ones?
Don't even.
Odyssey
Not
looks
even a
not,
little
it's
bit.
just like, it doesn't matter. It's a new setting. Like,
Every Assassin's Creed except for 2, Brotherhood and Revelations, are all their own like worlds. They all take place during a different time period.
Don't like 1 through 3 have a connection to them or something?
Yeah, because it's 1 through 3 take place in different. I guess 1 through 3 are connected.
Yeah, isn't that all Desmond?
Yeah, it's all Desmond.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Desmond.
I didn't mind Desmond.
I like that
Everybody
name.
hates Desmond.
I mean, he's a character. I remember him more than the other guys.
Well, yeah, because I mean, after Desmond, it was just kind of random people.
I know,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of memorable.
Well, we're talking a lot about Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
No, Odyssey looks cool to me.
They're fun.
As somebody that really has never cared about, they've never looked that appealing, but Odyssey looks cool. Odyssey looks fun.
The World Ends With You for Switch is coming out October 12th, apparently.
Oh, what? That has like, okay, I played the DS one, the original one, way back in the day. I don't know why I traded it in. I went through like Brett's giving me the evil eye. I went through, he knows that I had like the Ethan Purge like one year, and I got rid of like so many games. I looked at them, even if it was a game I liked, I was like, am I going to play this again? And if I thought maybe no, I sold it. I am the opposite now. I keep most things for the most part.
Yeah, no, I definitely sell a lot of things. Like, I sold my PS3 for my PS4. I've sold my PS2 for my
Was
PS3.
your PS3 the fat one that played PS1 games?
No.
Okay, then. I mean, the PS3 is still a good console. I never had it, but I
No, I
think
had
it's a
like
good piece of
20-something
hardware.
games for it, and they were pretty good, and I just was like, nah, I don't need them.
Well, if you get a lot of money from them, that's fine. I would just like.
I mean, I got like $100.
I'm still mad. I've traded in like Final Fantasy VII 3 times. I've traded in Sonic Adventure DX, which is not that good, but I love that game.
That game's awesome.
I know it's awesome.
I've literally never played it.
I
It's a
think
good
objective.
game.
I think objectively, it's not that. It's like okay.
No, you know what? I think objectively, it's a fantastic
Okay, that's
game.
okay. You know, okay. Here's we can do a stink piece on it. I'll do a think piece. You can do a stink piece.
Okay.
No, it'd be the opposite. I do a stink piece, but it has
I've
a
never
happy
heard
ending.
of this before.
Think you could.
I don't know how stinks and thinks work.
There's like a
man.
think piece where you talk about like just you do like an essay on it. You know, like, this is why I think it's good. Stink
wow.
piece, I'd be like getting mad at it the whole time. But in the end, I like that game a lot. I could hear the computer move so loud just now. Oh man.
Hold on, sorry, that's my bad.
That's fine. Oh, my original point. Oh my god, that was a huge non sequitur. The World Ends With You is awesome, and it really works for the DS, but it's like made for the DS. I haven't seen much footage of how it works on the Switch.
I have no idea how it's going to work, to be
You
honest.
literally play as. Have either of you played it?
Nope.
No,
I've seen
never-
gameplay for
never
it.
heard of it.
You play. It's from the director of Kingdom Hearts. You'd hate it.
Probably.
No, I think it plays better than Kingdom Hearts because it's more self-contained and concise. You play as like two characters at the same time, one on each screen, and it works. It sounds weird and confusing, but it makes sense.
Oh, you told me about
yeah,
this
it
before,
makes sense on the DS. I don't know how it works on the Switch, so I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
and I think it
interesting.
added like a whole new level, like a secret world, almost like a DLC or something like that. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. What else do we got that I'm really excited for?
Hold on. I just realized that this article gives iOS games, and I just read Alpha Bear 2 for iOS, and I just started laughing because
You guys want to have an Alpha Bear 2 marathon?
I have no idea what this is.
We gotta play the first one first.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make. I'm not gonna understand what's going on.
You won't.
Okay, but in real news, Super Mario Party came out.
Oh, on the Switch, right?
Yep, and it looks pretty interesting. It's a Mario Party game, so they're all pretty
Yeah.
much the same.
Well,
but I
put
mean, it
out
looks fun.
They put out a few stinkers, right? Weren't like 9 and 10 bad? I heard they were like
I think I've heard 10 was bad.
one of them. Like you play as everybody at the same time or something. Like you all move with each other.
Was that on the Wii U?
I was on the Wii. It was
Yes,
most certainly.
I-
the Wii
okay,
U.
I
You
actually
said
remember
Wii U
that.
like you were like a person you hated.
No, yeah,
This
I
person, like, the Wii U
had
wronged
that
you
game.
back
I
in
remember
6th
that.
grade.
You're in like a wagon or like a car or something like that.
No, I think you're in like a bus.
No, okay, bus. So you're in some sort of transport.
I'm talking out of my butt right now. Though. I could be making that up. I think you're in a bus. You might be in a car. I don't even know.
I don't know. Who cares? You know what?
I really like Mario Party 2 and I think 5. I like the Mario Party format rather. I just haven't like played a ton of them. I like the DS one, but I don't know if that holds up. I played it in like elementary school.
Y'all ever play Animal Crossing?
Yes.
The board game one.
No.
That looked not fun to me.
It's like like Amiibo Festival.
Oh,
and like,
yeah.
okay, so
Because you have to buy an amiibo for it.
Yeah, I don't wanna
okay,
do that.
so Toys R Us went out of business, right? So
Sad
everything was like really low, like cheap, right? So I got 3 amiibo with who is it? It's the dog, KK Slider.
Is that the plural for amiibo? Is it just amiibo?
No, I think it's Amiibos.
Yeah.
Amiibozo.
Who cares?
Critiquing you there, sorry.
But and then like the two llamas or like alpacas or whatever they are.
Oh, they're great.
Oh,
I love it.
Cyrus
They work
and
at retail.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah, Cyrus and what's her name?
Reese.
Reese.
okay, so I bought that, right? And then we went to the Henrietta, like where I live. It's Henrietta. I just whatever. It
Shout
doesn't
out to
matter.
Henrietta.
What is that?
Honestly.
You Rochester jerks. I'm from Syracuse. I don't know what this is.
Doesn't matter. So like we went to another Toys R Us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't have like it wasn't going out of business yet. So like all the things were still normal price. But I saw Amiibo Festival for like $5, like with the Isabel Amiibo in it.
Tell me you got it.
Oh, I bought it.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
good.
worth it. That's worth it.
It's probably like one of the worst games because like
Wait, did you already collect Amiibos or did you?
no, I literally bought them specifically for this.
Okay.
But so like the whole game is basically you just go around the board and you just like go through like determined like events that you don't have any control of, and
Do you have
just
a goal?
no. I mean, like you want to get the most like happiness points or something. but here's the thing: is that there's no mini games. There's no like you don't do anything. You just sit there and roll the dice, and then the character moves, and then a little prompt comes up. You read it, and then you hit A, and then it's the next person's turn, and then that is it.
This doesn't sound like a game.
Oh, you can also sell turnips.
Oh, well, it's sold. I'll pick a copy up right now.
But yeah, but I mean, I got it for $5, so
Did we talk about last week Forza Horizon 4 came out on the Xbox One?
I think we talked about that like
Real quick. Well, because I care about it more now. Apparently it has like an amazing soundtrack, and it's just like a really... Like, I usually don't care about racing games, but apparently that one's super well done.
No, the Forza Horizon games are actually pretty fun.
They have like, I think, there's like 3 Kendrick Lamar songs on it. There's
a Wonder Years song.
There's a
on it.
Wonder Years song?
Yeah.
Oh, I am sold. I think there's a Pup song on it. Like, there's like a insanely good... oh my god, there is a reference to Twin Peaks in it.
Jesus. Oh my.
A show that I've been hounding Brett to get to because I got obsessed with it this past year rather. There's a specific reference to like season 3, like 2 episodes.
Oh my god.
So that's just pretty cool. Me and some friends have been going to town with that. Not the game, just the idea that's in there. There was something. Oh, Disgaea 1 Complete Edition came out, and that sounds awesome. Because I tried getting that game back in the day. I picked up 2 instead because I couldn't find 1. These are PS2 RPGs. And 2 was okay, but I was like, 1 looks better, and now it has a PS4 remake, so that's awesome.
Isn't 5 on the Switch or something?
5, I don't think it was originally on the Switch, but when the Switch came out, they were like, yo, there's a Switch version now, cool. And that was one of the, I don't know if it was the first one, but that was one of the first ones people were like, oh shoot, Nintendo's actually putting out M-rated titles now, which is cool.
This is
that
an
one's
M-rated title?
5 is. I think 5 is. I could be, maybe I'm going to look like a fool. We're going to figure out right now. I think Disgaea 5 is, no, I'm thinking of a different game. No, I'm just a jerk. We'll figure it out. We can hear I can hear the clicking. Disgaea 5 is rated T for teen.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I
T
was
for
like a
teen.
fool. I've been kicked out of the show.
Honestly,
How are you going to be able to run the? How are you going to feel running the show without me now? Now that I've
I
publicly
literally
humiliated myself.
cannot run the show without you.
Aw.
No, I mean like
No.
literally.
You're like, when I get certified, I'm taking this place with me. I'm kicking you out.
I'm moving up.
WWE
Yeah,
2K19 came
I,
out.
I was actually going to mention that because I thought it'd be funny. I honestly forget that they still make those kind of games.
Brett looks very happy right now. Do
What's up-
you
what's
like
up,
these?
Brett?
No,
Do you
I
like-
don't. Not at all. Not at all.
I've heard a couple of them are good. I have no opinion on them.
The last time I had a WWE game was for the Nintendo 64.
I had one on the Wii. Like, it was like WWE 07.
Did you play that in like Mad World back to back? No More Heroes.
yeah.
The weird specific Wii games. Although No More Heroes looks great. I need to
There's a
actually
third
check
one
it
coming out, right?
There's a third one that isn't the same. Like the first 2 are like anime style hack and slash games, and they're like they have faults, but they're pretty cool, and they have a good story apparently. They look really cool. They're very stylized. 3 is like a collection of mini games, and it's like I don't know why they thought that.
WarioWare.
It's like
WarioWare.
Oh, you can tell. Yeah. You've been obsessed with WarioWare lately, dude. The No More Heroes WarioWare is basically what the new No More Heroes 3 is. No More Heroes. Travis Ware, because the main hero is Travis. Crickets.
I honestly think that's really all that matters.
We got Astrobot. Oh, we talked about that.
Yeah, I think we're good to move on from the news.
Cool. Wait, Yokai Wa. Oh, that was like a month ago.
That was literally September 7th.
I misread it. I thought it was like October 7th.
Like I'm pretty sure we talked about it in our
Yokai
first
Watch
episode.
Blasters. Did we? Oh my god.
No, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we definitely
shoot.
did. No, it was the second
wait,
one because it was because he was here.
Yeah.
What did they announce in the Nintendo Direct then? That?
What direct?
There wasn't
Which direct?
The most recent one?
The most recent one was like the one where it talked about Isabella's in Smash.
Yeah.
There hasn't been another one.
And
No, I know.
And
That's what
like,
I'm talking about. When was that?
That was like a couple weeks ago.
I know.
That was like a month ago.
Oh, I guess it was a month ago.
What?
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
That was September
Give me a
13th.
break.
You've literally done nothing today.
It's
You've
been
told me you've done nothing today.
I know.
It's been a long day.
It's
doing
been a
nothing.
long day doing nothing.
All right, whatever. Let's move
Okay,
on.
whatever. Let's move on to something else after we take a break. You were listening to 88.9 FM, guys. WNYO, Oswego, New York. Laker Radio, your way. What's up, guys? You're listening to 88.9 FM, WNYO, Oswego, New York. Laker Radio, your way. And we're all laughing at some... No, I'm not even going to try to explain it. What's up, guys? You're listening to System Update. This is Ethan.
This is Kyle.
This is Brad.
And
Hey.
we are going to talk about some games. Just talked about what's coming out this week and went into a lot of non sequiturs, and it was awesome. Should have been there. What do you guys feel about? I'm so bad at opening up topics. I've been thinking a lot about single player versus multiplayer because a lot of times, here's what made me think about actually bringing this on the show. I tend to play single player more than multiplayer at all. Like, I'm just a single player kind of person. And I was hanging out with my friend Joe at home. Shout out to Joe. And he said, I was talking about like what consoles I might bring up. And I'm like, maybe I will bring up like a Nintendo console. Because I was just going to bring up like my PS4 or maybe something else. And he was like, why would you not? Do you not like playing games with friends? And I almost went like, I don't. I do like playing games with friends, but very rarely. Like, I have to really be in the mood.
Oh, I
and in point
love
because
it.
most of my friends prefer to do. Not they don't prefer, but they like just as much as single player. With me, I usually prefer single player because with a video game, it's almost like a movie or something where I just kind of want to. That's like a piece of art I'm sitting down to enjoy. I don't know. It's weird for me. What are your guys' like? Do you prefer multiplayer, single player? How does it work?
I probably prefer single player, right? Because the majority of the games I play are single player. However, I do like playing games with friends, and one game in particular that is like honestly almost better experience with friends is Borderlands.
Oh,
Borderlands,
yeah, you guys have both said that.
Look, Borderlands 1 is a fine game. It's fun, whatever, right? But it can be like really boring to get through by yourself. I played the entire thing with our friend Jared. Shout out to him. He's great.
We should have him on sometime. I feel like we talk about him a lot.
Yeah,
I've never
except
met him.
he's at Ithaca, so I mean,
Well, my friend Joe, who I always mention, is in Syracuse.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll get like a clown car, the system update car, and we'll go all around towns picking up friends. You're like, get in.
We could.
What?
we could somehow automate like all the board and stuff and just have our phone have like a thing we call in to here and then have it broadcasted out through
There is
that.
a call-in feature. We haven't really implemented it yet.
I mean,
Maybe
I don't know who'd call in TV
Yeah,
or what we'd have them call in about.
We'd open up and be like, what do you guys got to say? And we'd
Hey.
sit here for 30 minutes.
Video games.
Someone calls in like, your show's bad.
No, but like Borderlands 2, I feel like it's a lot of fun with just like another person.
absolutely. That game's I've beaten that game on like 6 occasions with like 6 different people.
Oh, it's so good. It's like a different experience every time. It's great.
Now, what makes it a different experience? Tell me.
There's like 4 different characters.
Oh, there's
like,
more
just
than that. There's
No,
7.
I'm saying
Okay.
inherently,
Okay.
or maybe 5.
No, 4.
4 to start off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 4 characters to start off, and then there's like 3 or
There's 3 add-on characters, so there's 7 total.
Wait, who's the third?
There's Gage.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
There's the Psycho.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Wait.
That's it. That's all there is. Are you thinking of Handsome Jack from the pre-sequel?
I think you're right. Oh, I'm wrong. Oh man, there's only 6 characters.
There's 6 characters, but yeah, and they all
Snap.
played completely differently.
Keep going.
Anyway, so they play very differently, right? So like each combination is like it's different. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever. But I mean, I don't know, Brett. Do you care about multiplayer versus single player?
See, I mean, I almost exclusively play single player games. Like, I do love a good old fashioned like sit down with your buds on the couch and play like Mario or
You mean like a co-op or
yeah,
watch everybody
co-op
play?
games. I really like co-op games.
Yeah, no, co-op games are fun. Do you play any like just multiplayer only games?
You mean like online games?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, there's a few games I play like that. I used to be big into Overwatch, but I haven't really touched that in a while.
I'm still into Overwatch, although I
Yeah.
haven't played
Oh,
it
we
in
were
a
just
couple
talking about
months.
that, yeah.
I haven't played in like 6 months. I mean,
It's fun. It's a game where it's fun enough where like I come back to it after like a couple of months of just like not playing it.
No, yeah, like I don't really have a reason for not playing it. I just haven't got around to it. But like,
Right.
I'm sure if I hop back on, I'd be loving it just as much as I did when I played it 6 months ago.
That's the only like multiplayer game I play normally, and regularly rather. But I also haven't touched it in a few. I actually because the last time I played it, how do I word this? I haven't played for a while, and they've added 4 new characters, new to me. Like I have missed 4 characters basically.
What's the last character you remember they adding?
It was the hamster, right? There's the hamster.
Well, that was the latest one. There's
Yeah,
hamster.
there's the hamster.
Brigitte.
There's Doomfist. Is that his name?
Yep, Doomfist.
You mean Bridget?
No, it's Brigitte.
What?
No, that's a whole other thing. Her name is Brigitte or something like that.
That's
It's
so
Brigitte
stupid.
or is
It's like Brigitte.
It's spelled Bridget, though.
that sounds like a food.
It's spelled Bridget.
I know.
There's
Does
no
it have a
D.
D?
There's no D.
I don't care. I don't care
That's
that
not
there's
how
no
the
D.
name Bridget is
I
spelled.
do not care. It looks
Welcome,
like
guys.
Bridget. It should be Bridget.
What's up, guys? You listen to the Bridget versus Brigitte podcast.
It's
okay.
Bridget.
We got
it's
one
Brigitte.
side. We also got Kyle saying Brigitte.
Or
You
it's
know,
like Brigitte.
I'm saying baguette. You know, like who
Brigitte.
cares? But there was baguette. There was the wheel man.
There's,
the
Moira.
hamster person.
There's Moira.
So I've missed
Moira.
4 people basically.
You only listed 3.
Doomfist too.
Doomfist.
I said that.
Yeah.
Did I call him
Moira.
Doomhand or did I say
Doomhand.
Doomfist? Doomhand guy.
No, you said
guy.
You said Doomfist.
Yeah,
You're right.
scary hand.
Big meaty claw.
Anyway, wait, did you say why Borderlands is better with 4 people? More people?
It's just lonely without 4 people.
It's
Well, like, is the single
okay,
player
so-
experience like good enough?
Yeah, no, it's
yeah,
great.
it's-
But here's the thing, right? It's very fetch quest heavy
Yeah.
for side quests. There's a lot of side quests, right?
Yeah.
So it just makes those side quests a little more fun. And there's some. What you gonna say?
The part what I really like playing with Borderlands and friends is there's a lot of like raid bosses. They have hey, did you fight like the end game bosses like the big squid guy? You know, you're just staring.
I've
at
never
right
played
now.
these. This is just
Wait.
Like Hyperius.
Hyperion?
Hi.
Did you
Hyperius,
fight any of
what's
these
up?
bosses?
Maybe.
They're super fun to fight with your friends.
Which one are you talking about?
There's like 9 of them.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
I haven't played this in a while. All right, dude.
Okay. I used to be real.
Give,
I've
give
beaten-
me one of them at least.
Terramorphous.
I've
okay.
beaten Terra.
Like,
Which
yeah,
Borderlands
that.
are you talking about? by the way?
Borderlands 2.
But do
Two.
both of them? Or
So-
is this the case for both of them, or just 2?
No, okay, the first one has some of these bosses, but the second one really went heavy on like, okay, these bosses are like, they're super hard, and like get your friends together and you fight them, and you kill them, you get lots of loot.
That's kind of how I felt about Dark Souls.
Oh,
Not as much, but
this is not at all in the same vein of Dark Souls.
No,
is
I
like,
just
Dark
mean-
Souls is like that's you feel like a sense of accomplishment.
look, you know Ethan. He always tries to shoot.
I
more than
bring
Dark
everything.
Souls.
wiggling Dark Souls in.
Look,
I'm waiting for it.
my point is that that's the only game you're waiting for the Dark Souls to get brought in. No, like because that's the only game I've played where I've brought other people in co-op to like help me with bosses.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's what I mean,
Alright,
and like they warrant it. Like
Yeah,
some
no,
like
that makes
I
sense.
think like, a lot of people encourage multiplayer in those kind of games. I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
like,
okay.
That's what I was getting
A lot
at.
of these Borderlands bosses,
I don't think they
they're
look the
meant
same.
to be fought in co-op.
Okay.
Like
Oh,
you can fight,
100%.
yeah, you can
It's
fight them
almost-
alone, but
it's
it is
so hard.
impossible to kill them by yourself.
It's
Really?
really hard. Like,
Okay.
yeah, especially because like I mean, once you get hit, once you go down, you're dead.
Yeah.
But when you're in co-op, obviously you can revive your teammates. You can be revived, which makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to do everything in one try.
This makes me want to play Borderlands again.
Yeah,
Play
honestly,
Borderlands.
me too.
You want to play
Hey,
Borderlands?
Wait, what do you have it for though?
PlayStation.
I have PC.
I got it for nothing. Is it a PS4 game or PS3 game?
It's both.
Both.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, it just got remastered. 'Cause
Yeah.
The pre-sequel came out on PS3, right? Or
Yeah,
did it come out?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it came on PS3.
Yeah, okay.
I want to play that, and I got for a while. I didn't care about it, but like I do like those kind of co-op games. I just haven't really played a lot of them. I like the idea of them, but I tend to play single player just more, I guess.
Hold on, this is something I just thought of. Is there like any like multiplayer like you know like how some games like that have a story have like a multiplayer mode that generally isn't like very good, but like you know like
Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
no
Story games, but they have like,
Oh,
like,
it's a
like
story
an online
universe.
component to them.
like Uncharted has
Yes,
has
yes,
multiplayer since like 2 onward.
I did not know that.
The Last of Us
The
has
Last
it.
of Us has multiplayer, but the one I'm thinking of for in particular that I got really into for like no reason other than I was really good at it was the Far Cry 3 multiplayer.
Okay, listen up. That was fun. I got into that too.
It's so good. It was so much fun.
The map editor, it works really well with it.
I didn't actually use that,
I use the map editor a lot.
but no, but like I would average like 30 kills a round.
Oh my god.
Like, in like maybe like 5 deaths.
Snap.
It was ridiculous.
You know what co-op game was really promising, like idea-wise, but then was just really boring? A Way Out.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I heard the same thing.
Because me and Mike had the show last year. We talked about it, and we were both really excited for it. It like hadn't come out yet. We both thought it looked really cool.
Oh, I forgot
my
about
friend Eric was on the show as well, and he was like, "Oh yeah, he." I don't know if we have a recording of that episode anywhere, but there's a recording of him telling me about it. He's like, "Oh, Ethan, we should jump on that sometime." I was like, "Yeah, sure." We got to the first half because for those who don't know, Way Out was like you have to play. It's a 2-player game the whole time. It's a co-op game.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes split screen, sometimes the same screen. It's like a puzzle game almost with heavy on story. The first like beginning part when there is about 2 prisoners, the first part is great. We both really enjoyed it, and we were really getting into it. When you get out of like the prison, and you start to like do your own go throughout the rest of the story. We both got really bored. We thought it became really stupid. And like character motivations didn't like matter or make sense in
There's
it.
a part of the game after you get out.
Like 2/3 of it
It's
is
called
after.
A Way Out. It should
2/3
just
of
end
it,
after
yeah,
that.
and 2/3. I wish it was more in the prison because like the part in the prison was cool. You had to like
Yeah.
figure out ways to like talk with different prisoners. You had to figure out
Yeah.
puzzles to like it's all about like finding different like
That's like the whole namesake.
different
Yeah.
different like items and tools to slowly get your plan a way to get out, a way out, if you will.
I know the
And
ending
then
to that game.
I don't know the ending because I didn't care. We were playing it. It was just. You ever be playing a game not online, with somebody else, and you can feel the energy just kind of drop, and you're like, you both are just like, oh, I don't care anymore. I don't want to play this anymore. I'm not in the mood anymore. We felt that with A Way Out, but to a permanent degree, where we both like, oh, I don't want to play anymore ever.
Yeah, no, the ending is definitely like, I mean, like it's kind of cliche.
Well, it started. That was the big thing. Like character, they introduced like a villain character who's really like boring, like easy villain. Like
Right.
he's doing like a drug deal with some people that is like unrelated to the main story, and then he gets a call like, hey, the guys from prison, the guys you're playing they're out, and you got to go kill them. And he's like, okay. And then the people he's doing he's doing a drug deal with go like, so do we have a deal? And he's like, no deal. He pulls out a gun and kills them. And it's like, where did that come from? That was just kind of dumb. Like there's just like a lot of that. And
Like,
then
I'm gonna spoil the ending.
I don't
Do you
care.
care?
Go, I
Spoiler
whatever.
alert, right?
Spoiler alert,
Smash it
guys.
They basically turn
off.
on each other. Like
Oh,
they turn
wow.
on each other. That's pretty much the ending. One of them dies
Okay.
by
Which
the
one?
other's hand. You can choose.
Okay, well, I like that. That's kind of cool. But does it not work
Like,
out that well?
It's literally just like, I mean, like I feel like it's like your two characters that were in a prison, and then they work to get out, and then they were working together through this whole story. But one turns on the other, they're turning on each other, and I feel like it's just kind of like who cares?
Again,
at that point.
the idea of it is really cool, and I would like more games like that. Like, another game that like I think benefited from being 2-player, and it wasn't. It's by default a single player game, but you can do 2 players. Cuphead.
Oh my God.
Cannot
I haven't
play,
finished that.
I
Neither
don't.
have I, but it's so good.
Cuphead is fantastic. It is phenomenal. I cannot play it alone. I tried, not happening. I'm currently playing it. It's actually with my friend Joe again, because he like got all the achievements on expert difficulty without getting hit. Which, oh my God. And so I'm playing it co-op with him. That's fun. It's hard, but it's fun. I tried playing it.
I don't think it's too hard
For,
on normal
for
difficulties.
me, it is. I don't know. There's something
So
about it.
there's 3 aisles, right?
3 aisles. Yes.
So there's
I
3
thought you meant
aisles.
I thought you meant like a grocery store aisle.
No. I bought it.
Bloop.
Sorry. So so I got it right, and then within like the first 2 days, I got to the 3rd aisle.
Really?
Yeah, like it's not that hard.
By yourself?
By myself.
Wait, you picked the easy difficulty,
No,
right?
just normal.
Is there an easy difficulty?
Yes,
There is.
there is, but you don't get the soul contracts, therefore you can't progress.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm playing on I think I'm playing on a normal, and I don't know. It's
I'm
just
playing.
really hard for me.
I'm playing on normal, right? And now I'm gonna address something that everybody says that I really don't understand. Everybody says that the dragon boss is one of the hardest bosses
Wait,
in the game.
The one at like the theme park?
Yes.
Where he
And, like,
shoots a
the
bunch of
dragon
fire
tower?
at you
Yeah,
and stuff?
the
Oh, he's
three-headed
fine.
dragon.
He's okay.
Everybody's like, yeah, the dragon took me like 8 hours, and I'm just like, the dragon took me 15 minutes, and like, it's so weird to me where I was like, wow, this is so hard. But you know what really is hard? The bee. There's a bee. The bee is
insane. The bee is
hard.
amazing. That's my favorite boss, actually. It's
so
crazy hard, but I also had a real big trouble with the
Brett's looking real
I have
confused
not
over
bought the
there.
bee.
the bee
No,
is
yeah.
crazy. It's not even just a bee. There's a lot
I didn't
more
think
going
it was just
on.
a bee.
You're
It's
in
just a tiny
you're,
bee.
You're
No.
it just, look,
You
no,
step on it, it dies. Easy.
super hard. No, I mean like it's not just a giant bee monster. There's like a lot more going on. There's like the cop.
Oh, yeah.
I hate the cop.
It's
in
so
that.
hard. Like I can't. You
There's
just
a
have
cop
to play
before the bee.
Okay.
But
He's the
no,
worst.
It's so hard. It's like actually so difficult. But I got through like the majority of the game pretty quickly.
Well, I guess you're just better.
I'm
than me at
I'm
video
just
games.
better than you, Ethan.
I know, but what else did we play? What? No, there was something about Cuphead I was gonna say.
Co-op.
The like Arabian Nights one, like the genie. That's what it is. I couldn't think of what he actually was.
Oh,
yeah,
were you flying in the plane?
Yeah, so you've done that one.
Yeah, that one's hard.
That one's super
that was
hard.
Very
but
hard.
Yeah,
that was a
really
cool
hard.
one for me though. And again, this is another reason like I like this game in co-op where like I get to learn from whoever I'm playing with and we kind of like work together. That even though that was like the hardest boss I fought, I could feel myself getting better at that game when I got to that part. Like the other times it was a really hard game and I won. Okay, that was almost an accident. Like I just happened to do really well that time. With the genie, I felt myself like developing more strategies in the game and like learning how the game worked. And I felt like that kind of got it helped having somebody right there with me to talk about it and play the game with me helped me figure that out. So that was a really cool moment that I shared with somebody playing a game from somebody who doesn't really play a lot of multiplayer.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Cuphead, figuring out the boss patterns is really satisfying because then you're like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Oh, I love all the parrying.
Oh, I'm so bad at it. Like the pink things.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm so bad at doing that. Like I'll miss like all of them.
I'm not that good at it, but when you get the hang of it for a specific fight, it feels great. Plus, it's like the idea that it's like it's not just like a ball that is pink coming at you. It's anything that is that shade of pink in the fight. So like,
oh yeah,
like he'll hit you with like a sword or
and
his tongue or something
you
wacky.
Get, like, charge or something, right?
It adds to your like charge up for your special attack.
Yeah.
It's super satisfying. Like sometimes it'll just like come up and you're like, oh wait a minute, I think that's the right shade of pink, and you go do it and you're like, oh yeah, it totally was. Like it's a nice little design trick.
Then there's the mini game based around parrying the ghosties.
Oh, that's just a goof time, but that's fun. That's just smashing the A button.
But that actually really helps me for like actual parrying, because like it's like the whole mini game is the parrying feature. I don't know.
I
whatever.
just call it parry. Yeah. No. I do agree with that. I was just kind of goofing when I said smash the A button. You are doing that a lot, but like or whatever button.
It helps anyway.
Nice. I think we should jump on a break real quick.
Yeah,
we've been talking a lot. But we'll be right back, guys. You listen to 88.9 FM WNYO, Oswego, New York, Lake Radio, your way. What's up, guys? You listen to 88.9 FM WNYO, Oswego, New York, Lake Radio, your way. You're listening to System Update. This is Ethan.
This is Kyle.
This is Brett.
And,
Were you a little bit away from the microphone when he did that?
yeah.
To zoom in.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Yo, Brett was mentioning an idea to talk about real quick just now. What games do you guys hate? Do we have any? Because I tend to I don't have a lot that I despise just because I go out, if I pick a game to play or buy or whatever, I kind of make sure beforehand that I'm probably going to like it. I pick something that I think is going to be like my cup of tea. Have you guys played anything recently that just like maybe you barf? You just hated it.
That's hard because I can't say. Okay, so I have a love-hate relationship with the Dark Souls games. I am just
It
so
always
bad at
goes
them.
back to this.
Of course it does. I played 1, 2, and 3 for various amounts of times.
What the heck? Why?
What do you mean?
You played one and then couldn't get into it and you're like, I'm going to try 2.
That's what I did. That is exactly
what you did?
That is
See,
exactly what I did.
People have told me try 2.
Really?
Yeah,
And then,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I hear people the opposite
No,
with 2.
no,
They're
no,
like, yo,
2
if
is-
you can't play 1, you don't even touch 2.
No.
because
absolutely.
everybody says 2 is easier.
2 is much easier.
But
than
isn't
1.
it like more, okay, from what I've understood, isn't 2 more punishing?
No.
No.
Okay, 2 has
Like intrinsically it is?
2
Because
has
like it lowers your HP and you have to go do something to get it back or something like
I
that?
mean that is true, but
all you have to do is pop at Ember or like a humanity, and then your
Is it Humanity or Ember in them?
I think
It's
it's
humanity.
Humanity.
Third one is Ember.
Yeah.
It's
I know. Third
But
was
yeah,
my favorite game.
But then it's like then I was like, okay, I wasn't really getting into 2. First, I had it on PC when I didn't have a gaming computer, or like my gaming laptop, so it run like poop. And then, so I was like, all right, well, and then I tried it on PS4, and then I still couldn't get into it. And then everybody's like, okay, well, 3 is like the perfect game for like veterans and like new timers. So I was like, all right, well, let me try.
Yeah,
and
3
get
is like a really good middle ground, I think, in that regard.
So let me try 3, and then I couldn't get past like the second boss, and I gave up.
Really? No, that's totally understandable with that series. I just think 3 is the most accessible, though.
So like, I just like, it's not like that I hate
You
it.
gave me a look. What was that?
I just can't.
There was no look.
Oh, I thought you were like 3. Really?
No, it is the most accessible.
I just couldn't. I just can't do it. I don't know. There are definitely games that I like actually hate. I'd have to look through like my entire Steam library to go through that though, because I can't think of them off the top of my head.
Yeah.
What about you, Bort?
See, like I've had a lot of games in the past that I really hate, but usually I come around on them. Like I don't hate a game forever. Like even I used to hate The Witcher, which
Why did you? Why? I'm curious.
Because
it looks like it's right up your alley.
I was a FromSoft fanboy, and the combat in The Witcher is just a little too clunky for my like. Well, coming from Dark Souls and Bloodborne, the combat is so crisp.
Well,
it's so
It's really hard to compare. I don't mean to seem like
no, it is hard to compare.
I don't mean to sound like a fanboy, but you can't live up to it.
It was
They're
unfair
amazing.
of me to
It's
make
a
that
different
comparison.
style of combat, like
Absolutely.
entirely.
I know, but my reason for hating it was so.
Well, even though it's different style of combat, the point is with the FromSoft games, they are so well detailed. Like it's just not. It's not like you're going to go in thinking everything's going to play exactly like it. It's just like you want the exact same kind of crispness and tight. Like the concisity.
Yeah,
of it.
but still, like I mean, because The Witcher's The Witcher's more or less a hack and slash game, right?
Yeah, okay. Sort of, but it's got the magic in it. And you take a lot of potions. It's a little more than a hack and slash. There's a little more thinking into it than just smashing the square button.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when you get down to it, you're pretty much just hitting the square button.
Honestly, but like there's so many quests in that game that aren't even just like kill the monster, get the item, bring it back. The quest design in that game is fantastic, and that's one of the things I'm excited for their new upcoming game, CD Projekt Red, Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yeah.
They said it's supposed to have the exact same quest structure as The Witcher, which makes me so excited.
See, I don't think I got to, because I've told you several times, I started Witcher 3 and I didn't think it was bad, or I didn't even dislike it. I just kind of wasn't in the mood for it. I actually traded it in. That was part of the purge. But I want to pick it up again. Where does like the quest line come into play? Like does that, like, I don't think I got to the point where I could like start picking it up. Like
the main story of The Witcher?
No, like when you can start, like when you start to get used to kind of taking quests and how the quests like setup works.
So there's a character in the game called the Bloody Baron. I like to say once you get to that point in the game, it's you get to like level 7, your character like level 7, then you reach him. That's where I like to say the game like kicks off. The Witcher 3 has a very slow start. It's a slog to get through those first 5 hours, but once you get past it, it's really rewarding. It's a great story. It's a great world.
See, with games with side quests, like I usually, it's already like by default it's like an open world RPG, open world action game. Hard for me to get into like side quests. Like I like doing them, but I usually wait until the second half of the game to start doing more of that stuff. Because the first half I need to like kind of get my bearings almost. Like I told you, I think I mentioned on this show before. I've started Dragon's Dogma. I think it's cool, but I don't understand what's going on, and it's really hard to get into. So, like, whereas like God of War, that has some side quests, but right now I can easily just focus on the story.
Yeah.
And now I'm about a little past the halfway point, so I might start doing more side quests than that. But like, I need to kind of get my bearings for a while. You know, I kind of gotta focus on whether it's a story or just like the main game. I need to focus on that for a while, then spread out.
Okay, so have either of you played like the Infamous series at all?
Yes,
I've seen them. I've never played them.
I've played all of them.
So Infamous 1, right?
Yes.
So I did the Evil playthrough my first time, right? And I did every single side mission before I completed the game, right?
Okay.
And now this was it's whatever. It's not that hard to do, but except for one thing, right? Well, at the end of the game, spoiler, I guess, you get really cool if you pick the evil. If you pick the evil side, you get black lightning. And it is the coolest thing, like, ever. For like whenever I was playing this, it cut like 7-ish years ago, maybe. I don't know how time works apparently. But I was like, man, I really can't wait to use this. And then I was like, I don't really have anything to use this on. I can go attack like random like people, monsters, but like there's no quest for me to really do. There's nothing. And I had the one quest that I didn't do was I had to find a picture or something. And I was like, this is not worth it. I was so angry.
You could find it with lightning.
And I was
the black lightning will help with that.
I was literally so mad. And so I made it a point to like not side quest like that heavily until later because I wanted more out of my games.
See, I think that's why games these days are focusing so much on like having like a new game plus, Because I feel like a lot of games in the past have fallen trap where like, at the end of the game, I have so much cool gear. I have so much cool stuff. I want to use it.
What do you do?
You can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that a lot of games are just, they're either coming with free updates or it's coming with the game at launch where it comes with the New Game Plus.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Spider-Man New Game Plus because I think they're going to make that.
That's confirmed,
they
I think, right?
absolutely are going to make it. That's sort of just
is it
the
confirmed, though?
standard.
Is it confirmed?
No, not yet.
Oh, I thought it was. God of War is getting one, right?
Speaking of,
It already has one.
Oh, whoops! I missed that. Well, I'm only I think I'm 3/4 through it, so I still got a little bit to go.
Speaking of Spider-Man for a sec again, one of the DLCs comes out this month, doesn't it?
Yeah, it comes out at the end of October.
Oh, that's what I was thinking
The
of.
Black Cat one.
I knew that got confirmed.
I really want it, but I definitely cannot buy it yet.
Why not?
I just don't have money.
See, I'm
Oh,
saving
we're getting real now.
Red Dead Redemption. That's
Oh my
I'm
God.
saving for the special edition of Smash Bros, which is $130.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I need what?
Yeah.
It comes with the Pro controller.
Oh, that's cool then. What? Oh, that makes sense actually. I need a Switch, but I'm probably gonna be waiting till Christmas. I don't even know. Like, I have like a list of a bunch of Switch games I want, and ones that are coming out that haven't even come out yet. Shin Megami Tensei 5. I'm the only one on that train. No one cares. But the Switch looks great, and I need to pick one up. But like, I'm kind of not counting that right now because I don't even have one. Next AAA game I want to pick up is Spider-Man. I still haven't got a chance to play that.
No, that's so good.
And after that, Red Dead. But Red Dead looks amazing, and they both look like made for me. Those both look very much like Ethan type games, like for different reasons too. But
Red Dead Redemption 2. Ethan's
game.
I was gonna say Boogaloo because of
Ethan's
Red Dead
Boogaloo.
Redemption 2, Ethan's Boogaloo. That works. Yeah.
No, I like that. No, I like
because
that.
of
I'm gonna call it that.
Sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know what you're getting at.
Wasn't it? It was something before Sunny too.
Was it?
Boogaloo?
I don't know.
Yeah, the electric Boogaloo.
Sunny's more important.
Yeah.
I know Sunny is more important than everything.
Boogaloo.
This is a TV podcast, like a movie podcast. We'd be all up on
New
that.
episode airs in 1 hour. And
I haven't been watching it
I
because
haven't been watching either. I don't
I've
have
seen
cable.
I watch them online.
Because
Watch
I
them
used
illegally. Who cares?
Look, I mean, I'll do that. I just
That's illegal.
I got into Sunny like when it was on Netflix, watched it all there, or watched a bunch of it there. Then they moved it to Hulu. Kind of fell off it. Recently got Hulu. Recently, the past couple of months, I've seen all of it now.
I definitely have not seen every single episode of Always Sunny.
Yeah,
You
you're
gotta have a
missing out.
marathon
You need to
sometime.
fix that like right now.
Well, because like I've
On
really
the show
I've,
right
like,
now.
I've just been jumping. I've been jumping around with episodes.
Oh, don't do that.
okay,
I mean, you can
just watch.
Watch like a season at a time.
Watch
Okay.
seasons 4 through 8.
Yeah, 4 is definitely what picked up. My favorite episode is we're super sidetracked.
That's this whole show at this point. That's fine. No, we were just gonna talk about games we hated, and then it turned into like side quests. That's cool. See, that's why I like the show. I like having it like conversational. I like how I like it to flow. You know.
Yeah, but then we were talking about TV shows. Which
Well, that's
really
you know
isn't-
what? That's okay. When it was about video games, okay, then we were all good.
yeah,
We're all golden.
yeah.
Give me a handshake. Or
right,
I held up my hand like it was a high five, but
It's fine. Whatever.
now we're
doesn't
just
matter.
kind of slapping.
Yeah,
our
They're
hands
across
with
the
each other.
table and I feel left out.
I'm sorry, Brett's way
We love
over
you,
there.
Brett.
Wait,
Hold on.
Touch my fingertip. This is very engaging to the listeners.
Yes, 100%.
There we go.
Okay,
100%.
so actually, that's a.
We got 2 minutes speed round. What do you want to say? Oh, sorry. Cut you off.
Physical versus digital copies.
Nah, I'm talking about another time. That was going to be the next topic, but then
I
it turned into
panicked.
this. I panicked.
I was gonna say
Oh, wait.
side quests are so interesting because I
Sonic
feel
quests?
no side quests because I feel like they fall into like they can either be done super well or like super bad.
Oh, I think
Oh,
Breath
yeah.
of the Wild does it like the best. I love Breath of the Wild side quest. That game got me to like just immediately start doing. Like I said, like normally I have to take a while to get into it and play like the main game, and then kind of go do that like second half of the game.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, it's designed to start doing that like almost right off the bat.
Oh yeah.
So
100%.
like right after the tutorial area, bam, go out and do it, and it worked and didn't freak me out, which is rare. So that was nice.
Because I mean, like even in, I keep bringing it up, but I guess it's like you with Dark Souls. In Spider-Man, there's some side quests.
Great. I'm trying to cut back. Every time I become obsessed with something, it's all I talk about.
There are some side quests in Spider-Man that are less. They're not like awful because just moving around in that game is fun.
Yeah.
But like they're definitely not like good side
No,
quests.
They were definitely made in like 5 minutes. They're like,
Yeah.
all right, let's throw some random stuff in for them to do.
Well, does that
Yeah.
contribute to it's only like this isn't a short game, but like it's shorter. Like it's like 20 hours, right? Something like that.
Oh, it's super short. Like it's really not that
Compared to like a big game, like we're just talking about The Witcher
Oh,
or even Dark
nowhere.
Souls. Like
Yeah.
it's
No,
it's
no,
it's,
not
it's a
even.
short
Not
one.
even
Or
in
even
the same
God of War is
ballpark.
actually longer than I thought it was going to be.
God
God
of
of War
War
is
is
close
a
to
pretty
30.
meaty game.
That's like 30 to 40 something.
Yeah.
I love that, by the way. Like that took me a little. I immediately loved it, but then I played it in short bursts, and now I'm really into it. That's another one. We're talking about combat. We're talking about Witcher.
Oh.
I walked. Actually, The Witcher brought it up, but then you mentioned hack and slash, and that made me think of this with God of War. I walked into God of War thinking it was going to be like, all right, smash R1, just keep on rolling.
No,
that
not at all.
That game gets hard.
It's so satisfying.
It's super satisfying when you get the hang of it. But for a little bit, I actually, because I was thrown off. I was like, I don't want to bring up Dark Souls again. I'm trying to not. I had just finished Dark Souls 3 and was in the middle of 1. I'm still I'm 3/4 through 1 or something like that. So I pop in God of War. I'm like, all right, time to take a break. This will be a little less involved. No, this is also involved. So it took me a little bit, and the game got really hard at times. Not as hard as other games I've played, but it's definitely getting up there. So that, I'm glad that it has such an intuitive combat. Are the other God of Wars like that?
No.
Because I don't have much of an interest in them. They look okay, but
it's a square fest.
Yeah, no, it's 100%. It's hack and slash and quick time events, right?
Yep.
Well, this kind of emphasizes that in God of War on PS4, which is the beginning of a trilogy, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, it's this reimagined Norse God of War that emphasizes the fact that he's a changed man, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the intent, but it just adds to it. Like in the first one, he's I'm angry, I'm going to hit everybody, and then in smash the square button, and then in this one, he's a little more
That's
somber.
the whole plot of it. It's him learning to not be a God of War.
That's what I am. That's what I'm saying.
Dad.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I love that game. One of the reasons I love that game.
We should talk about combat systems in the future episode.
We should, but we're out of time.
Oh no!
Unfortunately,
man.
But thank you for coming on the show, Brett.
Oh, no problem.
It's like it's like you're DJ. It's like you're right here with us
next week. Yeah,
probably.
Probably.
Almost certainly.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but you'll definitely have me and Kyle, right, Kyle?
Of course.
Great. All right, we got to get rolling. We went on a little overboard. Catch you guys later. This is Let me rewind. You do the outro. I'm bad at it.
This has been System Update on Laker Radio. 88.9 FM WNYO, Oswego, New York. Laker Radio, your way.
Bye.
Bye.